Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is July 17th, 2025. It's a Thursday. You know what that means. Monster Strike news. And actually, it's not too bad this week. It's obviously right after Dream Days, which feels like it was yesterday. Uh, um, so it's not that meaty today, but we've got a few important things to talk about. One of which is, of course, the Showa Year 100 campaign. If you remember, we're going to have 6 weeks worth of surprises that's going to be gifting us some bonuses until to stave us over the summer break, right? So let's take a look at the first campaign news. And well, actually, it was pretty cool because they have the old retro vibes here, which makes sense. Showa was back in the what was it, 30s, 40s? Started around then. Is it that long? I don't know, but it's an old time, back when they had black and white TVs, and that was like the treasured 3 items you could have in your family. Um, of course, if you're a new player, you do get the special bonus of getting all gachas at 25%. Sorry, 25 orbs, which is 50% off the normal price. This only is available for the first 7 days, but if you are new, make sure you take advantage of it. And if you have a friend that is interested in playing, now is the time to do it. They have this campaign until the end of August. Now, for the rest of us, we have the Angel and Devil box. This should look familiar. We had this last year as well, but this time we're going to have 6 days rather than 5 days of fun trying to gamble for some orbs. Basically, you will have 2 options. There will be the Angel box and the Devil box. Each box could have some orbs in them, but it's up to you to decide which one you want to take because the probabilities are different. You can take the Angel box, which guarantees you 10 orbs. Guarantees 100% chance for 10 orbs. Or you can roll the dice, go for the Devil's box. The Devil's box will give you 200 orbs, but there is only a 1% chance of you getting those orbs. So it's up to you to decide which one is worth it for you. I'm pretty sure the EV is going to highly favor the orbs that give you 10 times 6 at 100% rate. But if you like to gamble, now's your chance to play. In addition, when you pick the Devil's box and you fail, which of course will be 99% of the time, the Angel's box will increase in orbs by 5. So you can fail. Next time it'll be worth 15 to pick the Angel's box. Fail 20. Fail 25. Fail 30. I believe if you win the Devil's box, it gets reset. And of course, if you pick the Angel's box, it will reset for sure. But it's up to you to decide if you want to switch over at some time. It still doesn't make the EV any better, so up to you to decide if it's worth it or not. And of course, we have some collab news to talk about. Unsurprisingly, we got the Chokyu Kyoku announced today, which makes sense. You know, it's at the start of the week. We got plenty of time for another one. So, and you know, we were gonna have news a few days later. So, well in expectation, we got Deu Murasame. And she will be our first Chokyu Kyoku quest, and unsurprisingly, it is a farmable type quest, which means all you need to bring is your OP strong monsters. My guess is we're gonna see some slowdown panels, perhaps. I don't know, but actually, do we have a light monster? I don't know. Anyways, just know you need to bring your OPs and you are set. And with this new mission are new quest are a new set of missions. Here are the 3 new missions that will come up that is focused on that quest. You have to S rank clear this quest 3 times. Or you can also take on the second mission, which is to clear 3 or more non-gachamons in your party. And the last one is to clear with 2 or more 5-star or less monsters in your party. Of course, you've got the respective trust values as well as the reward items. Clearing all of them will pick up a special badge, Konchi, and the MAV title. These missions will be unlockable starting tomorrow. And that's it for the news. I'm sure we'll have another set of Chokyu Kyoku quest. Another Chokyu Kyoku quest that will be live next week. So look out for the news then to see what will be added. As for regular news, 20th is, of course, Monster Strike Day, so make sure you don't miss out. You got a Tokudama there for the collab and some alternate Strike Shot voices for Mobius and Iroha. I think this might be the last week for Mobius, so please make sure you get that. And of course, don't forget to check into the Gacha Ridora Lab. You'll get 50 energy for each element. And of course, the 2020, I feel like I said 2023 for whatever reason. I probably typoed it once and just copied it over for the rest of the day. This is the 2020 Summer Alpha series. Yamato, Sun Wukong, and Watson Alpha are in this gacha. So if you missed out on them and you want to try for them, you will have the 24th through the 26th to do that. That'll be next week. So a little bit a ways. But if you want it, that's when it will come back. And then we've got a Jushinka Kai for this week, Anemone. I think the art looks beautiful here. This is pretty awesome to see. And we've got Sprite Super Blast with anti-damage wall, anti-magic circle on the main, status effect recovery, and dash on the gauge. Connect skill is Super Anti-Warp, Minesweeper M, and Weak Point Killer. Requirements 2 or more non-sprites or 2 or more non-blasts in your team. Strike Shot, recover from your own status effects, and speed power up. Bump combo is Super Glitter Ball and the all enemy Super Iceberg. And that is it for, I think, Monster Strike news. They did add a special note saying that the Monsoni event will be featuring the newest band, the Yabai Josh Kosei Touch group. Pretty cool to see. I think, yeah, you'll actually start to be able to gacha for them this time. So if that's what you want to play, you do have to use a VPN if you want to play the game, unfortunately. I think, like I said before, there's some just song right issues when they had some collabs, I believe. And so it's just a pain in the butt, unfortunately. And here you go. We're wrapping up for the day. Here is the news until the next, the calendar until the next news. Make sure you haven't forgotten to do the daily Shin Jushinka materials quest. Very, very valuable materials that they're giving out practically for free. You just have to remember to do the quest. We've got a few more Jushinka Kais to be unlocked. We've got Sun Wukong Alpha and Persephone coming up tomorrow. And then on Saturday, you'll be able to see the Apollos get their nod. And of course, we will have the Angel's Box, Devil's Box. Please don't forget to do that. You'll be able to do that once per day, remember. And hopefully you get some orbs. Remember, you can guarantee 60 orbs this way, which is pretty nice, versus gambling for 200 each day. Remember, you will get 0 if you open up the 99% chance of it being empty. Soul Key. That's available now with 19. I've heard it's a hard one. I have not tried that yet, so please give it a shot. And I think that's it for the calendar. So we will have a it looks like this is a classic. If you've been to a Japanese festival, they kind of have like a kuji, like a mini lottery. Like you pull something from a box, it'll tell you what reward you won. You usually get absolute crap, but I'm sure Monster Strike will be a little bit nicer. Looks like the top reward here is going to be a free 6-star monster that you can pull. So hopefully those rates aren't too bad. But we'll have to see what's that. Next week is going to be interesting because it says at most 400. And likely the counter word there is ko, which means orbs probably. So we'll see how we can potentially get up to 400 orbs. But that's 2 weeks from now. Next week's news, same time as usual, and here are next week's lucky monsters. You got 2 Gundam series monsters available, so hopefully that makes it easy that you finish them off already. And that is it for me today. Thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, do consider hitting the like button and subscribing below. Monst on Twitter/X has all of these slides available for you to look at any time. And of course, the Discord channel link to the server is in the description below. That's it for me today. Thank you for watching. And if... no, I don't know what else to say. So that's it for today. Until next time. Bye-bye.